MashaAllah. Thick.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Come on. Wait 1 second. Oh, you fatty. Fatty. Right, go. So, poppies, right? There's been a little movement
Okay.
online and on radio and stuff.
See, I don't know anything about. I know why poppies are there,
Yeah.
but I don't know anything else but that.
So right, okay. So in don't know which World War One, World War
One,
Two,
innit?
which one? Maybe World War One, yeah. The ground where the battlefield happened, right? I think in France, I think.
Okay.
That ground, millions of soldiers from either side
Okay.
died. Poppies grew.
Okay.
So they used that poppy as a sign of remembrance
Okay.
for the people that passed away,
Okay.
that gave up their
Yeah,
lives
yeah.
for Britain to be where it is
Yeah.
right now and not under the rule of Nazi Germany at the time.
Okay.
Because obviously if Nazi Germany had won the war, life would be a lot different for us. That's Remembrance Day.
Okay.
I'm not against remembering those British soldiers that gave their lives up for the war, because they entered the war. I was against the British armies and everything and joining the army and fighting for your country. I was against it until someone once said to me, and I think we were there, we were in London together, and we had a copper in the car with us,
Oh yeah.
in the van, and he goes, Billy, imagine Putin was bombing your family in Blackburn. Wouldn't you turn around and say, this motherfucker, I'm whatever I have to do, this guy touched my family, whatever I have to do, I'm joining. Give me ammo, give me this, give me that. I'm going to that country with everyone else that's also feeling that.
Yeah.
So now that's why at the time, World War One and World War Two, their families and everyone, all the men that were joining, their lives were at stake. They weren't fighting because they loved Winston Churchill.
No.
Or they loved Queen Elizabeth. They weren't fighting.
No.
They were fighting for their own freedom,
Survival,
their own families. So that's why I'm not against Remembrance Day, because at the end of the day, I'd be in the same position.
Yeah.
If I was alive in World War
Yeah.
One, World War Two, my family were getting beat down by Nazi Germany, bombs and all that shit. I'd turn around and say, sign me up straight away. I've got to go in, protect my family. Even though my family are back home and I'm only one person, if everyone in the UK, every male in the UK thought like this, we win the war. And we have freedom for our country. I'm not against that.
But I feel like they forget when it wasn't just the British that took part in the wars.
Yeah.
It was a lot of India.
Yeah.
A lot of Sikhs were there.
No, even that.
A lot of other European people
that joined.
that joined together.
So basically, there's a movement now saying, well, if there's going to be a red poppy Remembrance Day, on the same day we're going to have a white poppy Remembrance Day. Why? Because we want to also remember all of the fallen people that the British have colonized in 14, 15, 16, 17. You know the British Empire? Hundreds. Right? 5, 6, 4, 300 years ago.
Okay.
We also want to remember them. So we're going to have a day for that on the same day, because we want to highlight that, okay, yeah, Remembrance Day, and they gave our lives for us, but also what has British Empire done to the world in many hundreds of years before that. No, but then, so, no, yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, because people are now turning around saying, you're going to disrespect Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
If you want to remember the fallen people of the colonized countries that British Empire colonized, have that day. Okay. I support that as well. I know that Britain has colonized over the hundreds of years, and they've caused a lot of pain and misery to people to become an empire that big.
Yeah.
But don't do it on the same day as the Remembrance.
Right? I've got nothing to do with it.
Don't do it on the same day. Maybe do it a couple of days after, or even if that's still seen as disrespectful because you're still trying to oppose it.
Yeah.
Do it the next month. Pick a different day. Just don't do it on the same day. Man.
I just feel like they want problems.
And you know who's bringing it up? Wokies.
I don't get it. Like,
the woke people.
If we're talking about, like, I've never been a fan of poppies and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't wear poppies.
No,
I don't do
but I respect the fact that what people have been through.
Yeah.
For us to be here.
Yeah, because it's like It's like the Pakistan Independence Day.
Exactly.
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people gave their lives for whatever
Yeah.
they gave their lives
We respect
for.
them for that.
So you respect
So
it.
have a day for them, whatever. Respect them.
Yeah.
Show your respect towards them, whatever. But don't come around and be like, but because the British have ruled for 400, 500, 600 years or whatever, we need the same day, but we're going to use the opposite color. Like, bro,
It doesn't
what's
make
wrong with you?
It doesn't make sense.
It's like you want. The thing is, I feel like I know it's very like problematic right now, but like people, if there was no internet, there'd be none of these movements.
Yeah.
People just want the attention,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
yeah.
if they pick something
that turns
different,
out to be a movement,
and then they make a trend out of it,
there you
and
can
then
make
that's
some
it, money.
serious money out of that.
Exactly, and they fill that attention, that void in their life, that all they do is go work, come home, go work, come home,
Yeah.
and then they have this social media aspect of their life,
I feel,
and it blows up.
yeah, and
it gives them that.
I feel like some people on social media don't like use their brains. I've done this a few times in the past. I've posted a video and I'll be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
And I deleted it.
Okay.
Quick time before it even got picked up on. But a lot of people just, they make a video, they're like, yeah, I should post that. And they go and post it. And then the whole world catches on and they're like, I just don't understand like some people, man. We're making the wrong people famous.
We are, honestly.
And then they comment, these woke people are coming out with the most absurd shit.
Yeah.
The most absurd shit.
White poppies, bro. Like, come on.
Because look, I agree.
man.
I agree that the British have caused a lot of pain and hurt.
Yeah, of course. No one can deny that.
They were colonizers. The British Empire colonized, bro. They went to India. They twatted the shit out of India and stole one of the most richest jewels in the world. India
was a rich country.
Bro, India was not even a third world country.
No.
Until England went in and did what they
ruined
did.
everything.
They ruined it, and then they right. Let's not.
That's history, though.
But that's
history. Facts and whatever.
Yeah, but I agree with all that. But I'm not going to turn around on the same day and say the fallen soldiers from World War One and Two that literally, because of them, I'm sat here in a free country. I say free as we can get in this country. We're not under a dictatorship. No. We're not under. We have the ability to practice our religion as free as we can. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. We have masjids being granted permission to be built around. Blackburn is one of the biggest Islamic communities in the UK. Yeah. There's other communities like Bradford, but Blackburn,
like Blackburn.
And I'm sat in Blackburn with this, and I'm not going to turn around. And you think I'm going to turn around and say, F the soldiers, I don't care about them. That is because of them that we're here.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to respect that. I'm not going to wear the poppy.
No.
I personally don't want to wear the poppy. And I won't put it on my car and all that. Yeah. But I have 100% respect.
Of course, you can't do anything but respect
them. But at the same time, wars are facilitated by governments and major companies to make money out of. That's the part I don't respect. But the soldiers weren't doing it because they had that in mind. They were doing it because they needed to protect. Yeah. Each man needed to protect his wife and kids. So if 300, 400, 500 million men all thought the same way, you're going to end up with an army of 300, 400, 500 million people. No, not 100 million. 3, 4, 5 million. If each man thought like that, which they did, you ended up with a 2, 3 million army.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like keep the poppy aside, respect it, understand it, why we celebrate, why we respect the fallen at the time of either World War 1 or 2, whatever it was. And just respect it, that's it.
Respect, man.
You know what I mean? Because if we were under Nazi Germany, I'm not gonna lie, Germany's a lot better than here, but right now.
Certain things,
back then, it would have been a whole different world. Man.
If the Nazi Germanys had taken over, bro, we would be, you think Putin's bad? Certain people think Putin's bad?
It's different.
This would be different. Yeah. This would be, we would be living in, I think.
Concentration camp. Literally, bro.
That's me.
The barbed wire around the houses.